Hey folks, Kelso here with another DIY video. Earlier in the week I posted my little Frankenline hand reel on Instagram, and it got a ton of questions and comments on how it's made. And it's super easy to make. You will need some sort of ice fishing reel. They make tons of different types. This is like the kind that goes onto the side of a rod. They make some that hang off the bottom, but for this specific one you want the one that hangs off the side. They're about $5 on eBay. Just search ice fishing reels and they'll pop up. So you need an ice fishing reel, your line and tackle. You need 2 3/4 inch pipe caps. So I actually, bear with me. Let me have a couple of caps. Okay. I don't know where they are. I'm sorry. Not right off the top of my head. But this is basically what the 3/4 inch cap looks like, just like this. You need 2 of those. You need a short piece of 3/4 inch PVC pipe, because you need to glue a short piece into a cap on one side. There's 2 caps. This is a cap and this is a cap. And this is the bell end of a piece of 3/4 inch pipe. So it'll be 3/4 the rest of the length of pipe, and on one end it has a bell, or the female end that you would put the 3/4 inch pipe into the next piece, and so on. So in one of your caps you need to glue a little short piece of 3/4 inch pipe, maybe 3/4 or an inch long, and glue that into the bell like that. So you're left with a hollow, almost like a shape of a bottle. Is what you're left with. And then the cap just goes on friction fit like that. And that gives you your PVC piece. So it's a cap, the bell end of pipe, another cap with a short piece of pipe that glues the cap into the bell. And that's it. And mine, I had some screws in it. I actually think I've taken them out at this point. They may still be in there, but I'd put some screws, just screwing it to the, you can see part of the reel here, but it just lays against the side, and I'd put a couple screws in it, and then I just wrapped electrical tape around it. I've since then put a little bit of Gorilla Tape on it. But that's it. I've made some. I have another one. I'll have to find it. But I took the caps and took a Dremel tool or a die grinder and put little notches in the caps, so the caps are what hold the reel on. I've got that guy somewhere, but I can't remember what I've done with it. This is the one that I use the most. It's just got some caging line on it that I've had on there forever. This thing rode around in the door of my truck for a couple years. I got to fish on my lunch break for 2 or 3 years. The boss lady lived down the street, so I got an hour for lunch. So it was only like 2 or 3 minute drive. I'd go down there and fish every day. It was full of brim and little bass, nothing real big, but it was still fun to do. I got to go back smelling like stinky brim every day for the rest of the day, but it was worth it. But that is basically it. I took and drilled a hole in one of my caps and put a lanyard in there, just something kind of high vis so I could see. You know, yeah, you can't really cast it because of the way it's designed. But I pay my line out and toss it out. Or a lot of times I can get in a spot where I'm going vertically. Think like you're fishing in the ice where you got to get through a hole, just straight up and down. Most of the brim and stuff like that's around a dock or around a tree or right next to the bank anyway. But yeah, pretty cool. It's fun. Anywho, you could do this with a straight piece of pipe too. You wouldn't have to have the bell. I just used the bell so it gave me more room inside. But you could just have two caps in a piece of PVC pipe and it would work too. But that's the Frankenline. Feel free to, I got a bunch more of these things I'll put up here, but if you like it, feel free to subscribe. I appreciate it. I got lots of stuff coming down the line. I just have to have time to do them, but I'm working on it. I appreciate all the support. Later.